Redhawks, welcome back to MHS News. I'm Sam Quiroz.
And I'm Pat Reddy. This is MHS News for Tuesday, October 24th.
Topping our news today, make sure you go and look your best this week. Picture Day for freshmen through juniors is this week during all lunch periods.
Monday is for students with last names that start with A through F. Tuesday is through G through L. Wednesday is M through S. And then finally Thursday is T through Z. Students are supposed to be dressed in their normal uniforms.
Speaking of wearing your uniforms, we are now in phase 2 of our dress code. Staff will start cracking down on students out of uniform. No more ID passes will be issued. And Leo Labon has more on this story.
I'm Leo Labon for MHS News, and I'm here with Mr. Pirkle. Now tell me, Mr. Pirkle, what are students supposed to wear in order to not be punished?
Well, the dress code is clearly defined in the student handbook. I think particularly here at this stage of the school year, we're kind of going from the warning stage to the consequence phase. So I think some of the things that we run into most often in the dean's office would be IDs, those types of things, dress code and so forth. So we just have, these are all class 1 offenses, which are typically 1-hour detentions. If things were to continue where it is a reoccurring scenario, then we could maybe up these to 3 hours. But we just want students to be in dress code, and more or less it's a safety issue here. We want everybody to be looking the same. So during the lunch periods last week, what I did is I just came up with a couple slogans that hopefully will help students remember everything that they need to do with regards to dress code. So for example, if it has a hood, it's no good. So any outerwear, marist or non-marist, cannot be worn Monday through Thursday. So a marist appropriate hoodie could only be worn, I should say, on Spirit Fridays. So one of the other things was if wear your ID to be jug free. Again, it goes back to the safety issue. We want students to make sure that they're wearing their IDs. We talked about flipping the switch at the beginning of the school year, and we mentioned AirPods and headphones. So the slogan would have been something like, if it's in your ear, you can't hear, so take it out. And then lastly, what we find with the temperature and the weather changing, with our girls wearing either pajama pants or sweatpants under their skirts, it was like, girls, if you wear pajama pants or sweats, a detention you'll get. So one other thing I'd like to clarify, we're in that transition stage, and typically we cannot turn the boilers and the heaters on until we know for sure that it's going to be cold. I'm not sure if anybody's watching the weather forecast for this week, but they're talking for 70-degree weather. So moving forward, we probably won't be actually clicking on the heat for a few more weeks here. So everybody just do the best you can, and again, we are going to be enforcing dress code with detentions. So if you ever have any questions, you can obviously come to my office or Mr. Nzinga, who's the Dean of Students for juniors and seniors.
Thank you, Mr. Pirkle. I'll be sure to follow that dress code. I'm Leo Labon. This is MHS News.
If you hadn't already seen the new website, go check it out. The new website includes a live video background, an easier to maneuver setup, and a more modern look. Marist launched a new website this past weekend.
Red Ribbon Week is this week, and students receive their red ribbons on Monday coming into school and are encouraged to keep them on throughout the week to promote awareness of drug addiction. Red Ribbon Week reminds students to be responsible students in and out of school.
Halloween door decorating is back on. We will be decorating with our first period class before school. The class with the best decorated door will get a king-size candy bar for the whole class.
Girls basketball tryouts are next week. Coach Chimino talked to MHS News about how the girls have been preparing.
We have tryouts coming up next week, Monday, October 30th, and Tuesday, October 31st. The season runs from that date all the way until February, March, and really looking forward to the season. We have, a lot of girls that are going to be trying out those days. The girls have really been preparing all year round. We've just finished up our fall league that we're doing with our a lot of the girls that will be on varsity, and then all around we did a lot of work during the summer, during June. We did a lot of summer camps, and then a lot of the girls prepare with their club basketball teams throughout the spring and summer as well. Just putting in a lot of extra work to kind of be prepared for October 30th and October 31st. Once the season comes around, they know they have the confidence that they have done the best that they can for their season.
Underclassmen will have tryouts from 3 to 4:30 on Monday and Tuesday, and underclassmen will try out from 5 to 6:30.
Prospective families will get a chance to check out Marist this Sunday at an open house. The open house will feature representatives from various clubs, teams, as well as tours of the school. The doors will open at 11 and close around 2.
And now let's head over to Grace Tresch with our sports.
In sports, sadly, the regular season varsity football season ended with a record 4-5. On Friday, varsity football season has the Prep Bowl. Today, girls varsity volleyball has regionals away at Reiff High School, and game starts at 7. Also today, boys varsity soccer has sectional finals away at Juliet High School. This is all for sports. Now here's Adam Reiff with weather.
Over the next couple of days, the weather is expected to be warmer, almost summer-like. Today will be partly sunny with a high of 76 degrees. Tonight we will drop down to the mid-60s. Tomorrow is rainy with a high of 68 degrees and a low of 59 degrees. In the morning Thursday will be cloudy with a high of 72 degrees and a low of 62 degrees. That's all we have for the weather today. Now back to the desk. Have a great rest of your week, Red Hawks.
Sam, will you be attending the open house this weekend?
I will. I'll be here for broadcasting. What about you?
No, I won't, but I know it's going to be a great event.
Okay, great. I'm Sam Quiroz, and this has been MHS News.
And I'm Pat Reddy. Fly high, Red Hawks.